Back in the ancient times of 2006, I was a snotty little child who couldn't make a decision for himself. You know, I was 6 years old, I didn't have much gone for me. Stuff like what to wear in the morning, what footy team to go for. That's also called AFL for you bleeds out there. This sort of premise goes for when I woke up one banger of a Christmas morning back in 2006, 25th of December. Date's my fame. Ran downstairs to see what Mr. Chrissy Claus gifted to me that fine day. I very gratefully received a fucking, at the time, a very big red bean bag. Also received a copy of Simpsons Hit and Run. Holy shit, boy. And also a PlayStation 2, the slim one. Holy crap, would that ever change my life? Did I also mention I had a copy of fucking Simpsons Hit and Run? Let's fucking go! I look over to my sister and I see she's gotten the same beanbag, but in pink. A shit ton of Barbies, like a bloody mountain of Barbies, and also a shit ton of Barbie movies. And that's what we're talking about today, fellas. We are talking about the Barbie movies. Woo! Ever heard of Barbie Dream Boy? My parents that morning had two choices to make. They could have either chose to go for a PS2, a PlayStation, or an Xbox. Thankfully, they went for a PS2 and that set me up for fucking great success. I'm currently doing this. This is a great vibe. Gave me a PS2, which made me get a PS3, get my PS4, get my PS5, yada yada yada. Same goes for my sister. My parents had two choices to make when picking a doll. At the time, there wasn't a lot of choices, but there were some choices, but it was really out of the pink, perfect, nice Samaritan, too goody, two shoes, good inspirational doll known as Barbie. Or they could go for the bad girl bitch, I don't give no two shits about you, aka Brat. AKA, Mum, get the fuck out of my room. I hate you so much. Me and Dylan are in love. It's not a phase. I love Dylan. We're gonna run away together. AKA Bratz dolls. Bratz! Plot twist, they picked Barbies. As you could probably put together. And that led her down the road of picking Barbies instead of Bratz. She idolized these things, I guess, as any child at the time. And unfortunately, picking that direction also meant a shit ton of a certain movie. They're Barbie movies. And when I say a shit ton, I mean a shit ton. I mean a lot. Since I was a stupid butthead, I couldn't defend myself, my sister would stop what I would be currently watching, kicking the door down whilst she was entering the room. I remember it vividly. And then a claim in the softest tone, "We're gonna be watching some Barbie, bitch." It was a certain in life. If anyone that had a sister, 100% chance they would have had experienced a Barbie movie once in their life. Just 100% guaranteed to that shit. Very much like going to the toilet or getting a job, or when the waiter brings down your food and he says enjoy your food, and you're like, I love you too, and you're just sitting there like, fuck, why did I just say that? Oh my god. She always had a leg up on what we could watch when we're at home. She was in charge of the TV, as any older sibling would be, I guess. There was always like a 5 to 10% chance we would not watch a Barbie movie. This is shown by a very intricate pie chart I just whipped together. We see in this portion of the pie chart, that's where I was depressed. That's depression. And the other one, a little bit of form of happiness, you know. The pie chart doesn't lie, it's science. Don't question it. In that 5 to 10% chance though, we would watch absolute bangers like fucking Spy Kids. We would also watch Lizzie McGuire, fulfilling a little bit like a TV show. Or we'll watch Shark Toy and Love You because we like to dabble in the PG-13 genre. Some bad things. We don't have parental guides my ass. He ruined my dream journal! I did not miss the electric to the prison lobby right now. I'm getting expelled! Holy shit, can we take a minute to realise how many Barbie movies there are, and oh my god, how many did I watch? Why are there so many Barbie movies? My lordy-lordison the third. Howdy do? As mentioned before, there's a lot of these movies. There's, at the current time, to 2021, they made 40 of these. 40 of these movies that brothers, siblings had to endure as the other sibling was living the dream. We had to deal with this pie chart, as mentioned before, this depression. Fuck, that was hard. I thankfully haven't seen all 40 movies because I chose not to do curricular activities, thank you very much. But I watched them until Barbie got a facelift, or until my sister thought it was more fun killing off Tamagotchis for a living, whichever one came first. This means I've seen a total of 9 movies. That includes Nutcracker, 12 Dancing Princesses. I had been forced to watch these ones because apparently I didn't know how to use my legs and simply get up and walk out of the room. My sister always had 4 on the main rotation. If we weren't watching something else and we're watching a Barbie movie, there was a guaranteed four Barbie movies that we'd watch. It would be Barbie Barbie Rapunzel. It would be Barbie Nutcracker. It would be Barbie Princess and the Pauper and Barbie 12 Dancing Princesses. I'm fucking as surprised as you are that I remember that off the top of my head. Actually had a favourite out of these 4. That's right, I had a favourite. Nothing gets me frothing at the womb more than Barbie Rapunzel. That shit is a banger. I could be stuck watching something I simply did not want to watch and throw myself in front of a bus, or I could watch something I could tolerate, and this was Barbie Rap. You might ask, to all my dozens of viewers at home, why is Barbie Rapunzel your favourite? After rewatching it, I still don't know. I don't know. Now to talk about these movies, well, Barbie over here. This is Barbie, if you know. Well, hello Barbie, how are you? Yes, nice to see you. Barbie just loves getting herself into different hijinks and situations. She's just quirky like that. It's a fucking lifestyle choice. It became a trend with every new Barbie movie. Barbie would all of a sudden have a new hobby or have a new occupation that would show her a whole new adventure. Although Barbie was primarily a princess in, I'm not going to count it, this many films, she also wanted to dabble in some other things naturally, but princesses can be quite shit, I guess. I don't know, I'm a princess, I get it, I understand. We saw her try her luck at being a nutcracker, being a fairy, being a diary, a mermaid, a musketeer, a pop star, a pink shoe. I'm not wearing shoes, I'm wearing socks, but imagine her wearing shoes. She was a secret door, a whole fucking door. She was Indiana Jones at some point. She was a superhero. She was a video game, and she was also a fairy and a mermaid, because this bitch was a greedy bitch. And of course, a spy, because we just love spies. Spy Kids the best. Spy Kids. Woo! These movies are so outdated though that they pretty much have aged like fine wine. I say enchanté. So, of course, I ain't watching all 40 of these movies today because I choose not to go fucking mental, but I am gonna try and watch a couple if I can. Turns out, I couldn't watch multiple. I could only just watch one, and that was previously mentioned before, my favourite movie, Barbie Rappy. Barbie Rappy the Pappy. And boy oh boy, was this movie an experience. Give him to me! Gonna go have to have therapy. This movie has it all. Forget fucking Titanic. Forget Lion King. Forget Monster High, The Great Scarier Reef. This movie was that good that it had the London Symphony Orchestra composing its music. That's where you know this shit got fucking real. It also had a very popular actor in it, Angelica Houston. She was in Addams Family. But other than her, that was really where the budget went. And it might show. It might not show. I think it might show that that's where the budget went. I think for its time, the movie did sort of remarkably well. It had a budget of $500,000, and with associated merch, which means shit tons of Barbie dolls, it grossed about around 200 million. And by just crunching the numbers here, answer, yeah, pretty good. The movie did so well that it actually won multiple awards. Surprisingly, even our bestie fucking Angelica Houston won an award. Oh, fuck that. She won a Best Animated Character in that award ceremony, which is a pretty good shout for a character Gothel. However, now if you do a quick Google now, you'll probably see that for 2002, I think this movie was, you could pretty much tell that it doesn't mention that they won an award anyway. That's because they had a whole different ceremony, an award show for when movies that went to DVDs. exclusively. But it's an award's an award. Here's your ribbon, Angelica. Now buzz off. Okay, so I'm dangerously confident that everyone knows the premise of Barbie Rapunzel. You know, classic, got too much hair, trapped in a tower, put there by an old geezer, in love with a guy named Steve. Then after all that, lives a wicked bloody life, chill life. You know, classic hot girl shit. I learned after watching this whole movie that this whole premise happened because this little girl with a forehead big enough to have its own weather system over here. Yeah, that's big. That is big. She didn't know what to paint. So Barbie thought it was a great idea to tell her a story that, quote, saved somebody's life. She just wants to learn how to paint or know what to paint in that situation. She doesn't want to know how to save someone's fucking life. Barbie, just tell her. Just be like, use your imagination. Bang. The whole movie can be skipped. We're there. Or just tell her to paint a fucking tree. Look, a fucking tree. Did I mention that this little girl's forehead is so big it could have its own fucking postcode? Every character in this movie is so fucking weird. Some have murderous thoughts. Some have cool, simple one-liners, you know, quite funny. Some are just simply a little bit too horny. Yeah, the fucking ferret. The ferret is fucking horny, so watch out for him. Danger hazard, OHS, let's lock him off, he's gross. Not only that the characters are weird, but the art is just really uncanny as well. Like, I feel like they could have just gotten a photo of Windows XP, posted that in certain scenes, and that would look just as good and or just the same as what they would have used in this movie. What's the difference between these two pictures? One is Windows XP, one is Barbie. Tell me the difference.
They're the same picture.
So my pal Bronson over here, he created this epic montage for us that'll pretty much highlight everything that I just mentioned when it comes to the characters being outdated, creepy, fucking horny, and just the art being weird. So I'll highlight it in this thing. I just want to show you, I think it's just the easiest way to really just show you what I'm talking about here.
Your little friend will do.
What beautiful girls.
On their good days.
I got mad at somebody. I wouldn't want to be in his boots.
Or his head.
Everything is so beautiful. I'd rather read a good book.
What? You couldn't fall 6 inches to the left?
Next time I'll sit on you.
So, I was wondering if, well...
And bring her this.
I hope Gothel chokes on a tea.
Give him to me!
And that's why that's my favourite movie. Am I right? That was fucking great, right? Right? As highlighted before, this movie is amazingly outdated. I mean, you could tell, but you could also tell there was a certain level of love that's put into it. You know, there was a big passion behind this movie. I mean, this was only the second Barbie movie at the time, and I think they knew what they had, and they wanted to sort of continue going on it and continue to inspire a young generation. And I get that. You know, I understand why little people around the world are absolutely frothed over this woman. You know, this movie to so many people is so special, but to me it's what makes it a great meme. I mean, this movie is a meme. If you look on YouTube and just look up fucking what is it? Oh my god, what's the word? Not complications. I'm not trying to say complications. Compilations. That's the word. Compilations. If you look up on YouTube compilations of literally any Barbie movie, you'll probably see about a 4, 5, 6 minute video of just them just highlighting the memes in this movie. There's a great cult following behind them. It's such a masterpiece. I think this movie alone should be hung up next to Moaning Myrtle here, so everyone can just bask in its glory and for future generations to understand what went right in the world for once.